Welcome to Brett Ridgway's Learning for Life video lessons, and in this lesson we are going to be learning Will the Circle Be Unbroken? And really, I don't care about the tune so much. I'm not worried about you learning the tune as much as what we're going to be talking about within the tune. The tune is the tool, and this is actually going to be a jam-packed lesson because we're going to cover several things that we've mentioned in the past, but we're going to really get down to it. So before we start, I want to thank my patrons for making these lessons possible. If you are taking these lessons, if you are watching these videos, it is simply because somebody is willing to give back and somebody is able to give back and supporting this program. So I truly, truly appreciate those who are giving and those who have become my patron, who are part of this program. And I do hope these lessons are a help and a blessing to you. This is a new program with Bluegrass Banjo. Please share this link. Please share the videos. Please help get people involved. If you want, it would be very helpful if you reach down right now and click that subscribe button and click the like button on this video. And that will help with YouTube ratings. That will help with a few other things. So thank you to those who are also watching. So let's cover a few things. When we started, and I believe the lessons are building well on each other, we're gonna go a little bit new direction. But we're still going to talk about some of the things we talked about in the past. But one of the things I want to show you is what I called the Cripple Creek roll. Some people call it alternating thumb. Some people call it a square roll. I don't really care. It doesn't matter what we call it. But what we're playing is thumb, index, thumb, middle, thumb, index, thumb, middle. We used this in Cripple Creek. We used this in Bill Cheatham a few other times. And what you're doing is your thumb is playing the third, your index is playing the second, your thumb is playing the fifth, and your middle is playing the first. And you want to practice that. Eventually look away. It's not the strings that matter so much, it's the picking pattern of thumb, index, thumb, middle. You could also do 4-2-5-1. 4-2-5-1, thumb, index, thumb, middle. You can alternate 3-2-5-1, 4-2-5-1, 3-2-5-1. So you notice as we're doing this, we're using thumb and then index because there is a string there. But what happens when you move to the second string? There is no string between the second and the first. So what you're going to do is a 2-finger roll, which is thumb, middle, thumb, middle, thumb, middle, thumb, middle, thumb, middle, thumb, middle, 2-1-5-1, 2-1-5-1, 2-1-5-1, 2-1-5-1. So I just went from 3, 4, 3, 2. And you want to get very comfortable doing that switch where you're going from a alternating thumb or Cripple Creek roll to the 2-finger roll. So you want to practice that. You don't want to have to think what you're going to do. So don't worry about the speed so much. Just get it nice and even. Okay, so this other thing I want to talk about is emphasizing your melody note. This is a big, huge problem with bluegrass banjo players. They don't emphasize the melody note, so it's very hard to hear what they're playing. I think I've mentioned this in Europe. They do not play the banjo like we play the banjo here because they don't hear the melody. And many times, rightly and justifiably so, because everything is picked the same. So one way to start this is when you're doing the 3-2-5-1 or 4-2-5-1 or 2-1-5-1, is you want to emphasize that 3, 4, 3, 4. certain notes sticking out. So not always, but as a general guideline, your thumb is going to play a lot of the melody notes. So that will help you too. So what you want to do is overemphasize the hard and overemphasize the soft to start. Okay, one more thing before we get into the tune is I want to teach you a G lick. This is a very, very common G lick. And what you're going to do is your thumb is going to hit the index. I'm sorry, your thumb is going to hit the middle string. I don't know why I said that. Then you're going to do a forward roll. So your thumb is going to hit the third string. Then it's going to go up to the fifth string. Your index is going to hit the third string, and you're going to do a slide from 2 to 3. And as you're sliding, your middle finger is going to hit that first string. So I'm going to slow this way down. That's what you're doing. As you slide, you continue the roll. So without that slide, it sounds like this. Add the slide. Then the index comes back to the middle string. So it's... Then your middle finger is going to come to the fourth string, second fret. You're going to play the second fret. You're going to play that fourth with your thumb and do a pull off. And then the third string open. Now, I'm just going to show you where you usually don't hear it. You always hear it at the end of songs or at the end of a phrase. You could actually, you already know Cripple Creek. So I want you to learn that phrase separate. And really what I would do is right now is stop the video, make sure that you can work on this. Because Will the Circle Be Unbroken will be here when you come back. And you really want to get this down. So when it comes up in this song and every other song that we're going to be playing, it's going to be very common that you can play that little G lick. So do it slow. And slowly get your speed up. So you see we have a jam-packed practice for you. We talked about the two-finger roll and the three-finger roll. We talked about emphasis on notes, and then we talked about this little G lick. You want to get all those done. You want to work on those as practice. So let's work on the song. And this is very easy because we're going to play mostly either that three-finger or the two-finger roll. And we're going to be holding our chords because the melody is found within those chords. All right, so here's what we're going to do. Now, you could do, I went open, first string. This is on the fourth string, that open. O2. Third string open. You could play it this way. Fourth, 2, 4, 1. So the fourth string, second string, fourth string, second fret, first string. Or you can just drone on that first string. So, let's do it again. All I'm playing there is 3, 2, 5, 1, 4, 2, 5, 1, 3, 2, 5, 1. Emphasize your thumb. Then the second string open. You're going to play the second string, drone on the first with your middle, and then go to the third string, second fret, then open. And I'm playing 3, 2, 5, 1, 3, 2, 5, 1, second string. You can hear the melody. Again. Here's your first phrase. Just alternating thumb. Second string, just droning on that first string. So second string, third string, second fret, then 3, 2, 5, 1, 3, 2, 5, 1, second string. Now, this is another thing that we can talk about. After every melody note, instead of doing a full roll, you can do the melody 5, 1. So all you're doing is you're playing the melody, filling in with 5, 1. So let me play Will the Circle Be Unbroken that way. Let's do that again. So you can see how you can switch that up a little bit. I think I started going into another song, and that's why I started over. So again. Now, I stayed on the melody there. I went 3, 2, 5, 1, 3, 2, 5, 1, 3, 2, 5, 1. You can alternate it, which is how I did it earlier. 3, 2, 5, 1, 4, 2, 5, 1, 3, 2, 5, 1. Then you're going to make a C chord. So I just went 3, 2, hold your C chord, 3, 2, 5, 1, 4, 2, 5, 3, 2, 5, 1, then 4, 2, 4. Sorry. So from the beginning. Fourth string twice, fourth string open, here's your lick. So, now I'm not going to stop and teach that lick here because I want you to learn that separate, but you understand where it goes. So again. we've got that timing, so I'm just filling that in with 3, 5, 1. Again. Now we're going to start the tune again. And this is where it changes. So let's start the second part. Then the second string, first fret. Now I'm going to give you a choice. If you play the second string at the third fret, you want to use your ring finger. It's the same as the first string open. And you're going to change your picking pattern. There I went second string, first string, or second string, first fret, and then the first string, forward roll, 5, 2, 1, 5, 1, second string. Or you could go which is the 2-finger roll. You say, which should I use? Whatever you want, whatever feels more comfortable with you. And you might want to try them both and just figure that out. It might take some time which you like better. So from the beginning. Sorry. Second string open. There's your 5-1. Now I'm playing open third, then 2, third at the second fret, then with my thumb again, doing a 2-finger roll. Make a D7, 3, 2, 5, 1. Second string, first string, droning. Third string, second fret, droning on the first. There's your lick. Be able to hear that melody pop out. By the way, the reason you want to use your ring finger is if you're in the first position, your first finger frets the first fret, second finger, second fret, third finger, third fret. So if you skip a fret, you skip a finger. I believe we talked about that already. All right. So I hope you enjoyed that. That is going to be the end of that particular lesson. You have a lot of stuff to work on. But I want to give you one more thing just to mess with and practice for what is going to be coming up in the next lessons, and in the next lesson specifically. So here's a little bonus footage and heads up for next week's lesson. On your banjo, you probably have a marking at 3, 5, 7, 10, and 12. I don't have those on my banjo. I do have small dots on the side, which I really can't see, so I just kind of learn where to go with this. But here's what I want you to work on, and this is, if you do this, this is really going to help you for next week. What I want you to do is find your 10th fret, all right? And I want you to put your middle finger on the 2nd string, 10th fret, and I want you to put your pointer finger on the 1st string, 9th fret. And I want you to get comfortable with that position. Now, we're going to slide down the neck. We're going to make a series of chords. What I want you to do is focus on that middle finger, slide that middle finger down to 7 on that same string, and drop your ring finger behind it. So your middle finger is on the 2nd string, 7th fret, and your ring finger is on the 1st string, 7th fret. So go back up 10, 9. Focus on that middle finger, slide that down, drop that ring finger. And I want you to just do that. Get used to that over and over. And then what I want you to do from this 7 is slide that middle finger down. Keep it focused on that 2nd string. Don't lift it off. To 5. And then I want you to drop your pointer finger down on 4. Just like you did on 10 and 9. Now you're holding 5 and 4. So you're 10 and 9, 7, 5 and 4. Then I want you to lift up that middle finger again, move it over to the 3rd string, 5th fret, and just like you did on 7, drop the ring finger behind it. Start at 10, 9. Sorry, where are we at? 10, 9. 7, 7, 5, 4. Notice that whole time this middle finger did not leave the string. Now it leaves the string, moves over 5, 5, and then you are going to bar the 2nd fret with the pointer finger. And all I want you to do is sit there and do this over and over and over and over and over again so that you know these chord progressions. And that is going to take you into our next song. So have fun with that. We will see you again very soon. Thank you for watching. Thank you, patrons, for your support. And I hope you're enjoying these lessons. I hope they're a blessing to you. Please share, please subscribe, and please like. See you soon.